Hello, it's Monty. I'm a tiny bit different from the last time I made a video. I wanted to make it, is it dark? Should I turn on the light? I hit my bass guitar. I don't think that's in tune. I wanted to make a video doing like a book haul about the books that I've got this month so far. I thought that would be fun. I thought it would just be fun. I thought it would be a vibe. I thought it would be vibey. I thought my friends get mad at me for saying vibe, but that's okay. You know, I feel like I should turn on that light, some type of light, because it's like real dark in here. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on the light. Okay, that's better. Now you see this big shadow because of my computer, but I hit my bookcase. Oh, why are you laying down, buddy? There you go. He deserves to be in the video. Okay, I'm gonna do a book haul of what I've bought so far this month. I have to give a warning. I have a little bit of a reading problem, a little bit of a spending problem. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of it, and I mean that I spend so much of my time reading and so much of my time buying. But I am a very slow reader, so what happens is I buy books and then they just kind of stack up as I'm reading. And so I like buy books like every week. It's kind of a problem, but hey, that's alright. Do you see this stack of books? It's because I want to reread them before I put them on my shelf, because for some reason I want to challenge myself. These are the series. These are books in a series that I have to buy, or not have to, but if I read them and I like them and I want to read the rest of the series, that's why they're in a separate pile, because for these ones I don't have to buy books for. These ones I might have to, depending on. Okay, book haul. I'm gonna get into it already. Okay, I got Scott Pilgrim, the second graphic novel. I already finished it. I read through an hour, 2 hours, I don't know, but read through it really quickly. It's a graphic novel, so very quick read. So I've already read this one. The rest, one of them I read part of, but I didn't finish it. So, but anyways, Scott Pilgrim, again, I want to clarify, did I say Scott Pilgrim versus the World? Because it's not, that's the movie. Scott Pilgrim is, the book's just called Scott Pilgrim, I think. Anyways, volume 2, Scott Pilgrim. I heard a loud noise. Okay. I want to clarify, I do not like Scott Pilgrim. He's bad. I don't like him. But I love the book, and I love the movie too. So I don't know what that says about me. I think it depends on who's saying it. Good thing I'm not male saying it. A cis male saying it. I feel like that's kind of a warning sign. Anyways, The Queen of Nothing. This is the next book I got. Well, this isn't in order of when I got them, but this is in the pile. This is next book in the pile. The Queen of Nothing. Here's what happened. I have a copy right here, right? It got water damage, and I have a little thing called OCD. So, did I say hi, it's Monty? Hi, it's Monty. I don't know if I said that. I can't remember what I've been talking about. Anyways, I had this, The Queen of Nothing, and it got water damage on it. So okay, sorry my mom walked by and was doing things, so I didn't want to be loud. But anyways, I was talking about the Queen of Nothing. Anyways, I had it, but I had this little thing called OCD, and it got water damage, and I'm not self-diagnosing. I got diagnosed, and me and my therapist are working through it to help me. But anyways, I got the Queen of Nothing Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, which is really cool because it has letters from Carden in it, which was... I'm so glad I get to read those letters. Like, anyways, very excited about this. This is the book, if I didn't say this before, I can't remember, but this is the book I started reading and then wasn't able to finish. So very excited to continue reading this, and this is the last book, and I'm very scared, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, next book is Poisoned. So there we go. Now you can see the nice writing. So I talked about in my last video a book I read called Stepsisters, and this is kind of like the sequel, not really. I don't know how to describe it. It's just another, I guess how to describe it is it's like another retelling of the story. Like Stepsisters was a retelling of the stepsisters' point of view after Cinderella went to the castle. So this is like another retelling with, I'm pretty sure there's like one character that says the same. I don't know if I think his name is Chance, and then there's also Faith. So it kind of follows those characters, but also not really, because it's from another character's point of view. It's hard to explain, but those characters say the same, so it's kind of a sequel, but it doesn't continue the stepsister story. That makes sense? Okay, cool. Anyways, got that. The Bone Houses. I'm going to be honest, I barely know what this is about. Hold on. Oh, so I think the dead comes alive? I don't know. I saw the cover. I read Family's Graveyard, and I was like, okay, I want that. I'm going to get it. It happens a lot. It's my bad. Okay, this is my bad. I got this book mainly for the cover, and it's my bad. But I'm excited to read it, and I am going to read it, and I hope it's good. I mean, it was in the young adult fantasy, and I love me a fantasy book, especially if it's young adult. I feel like just young adult fantasy books are just, you know, my favorite genres, if you're wondering, are fantasy and sci-fi, which is why a lot of the books I show and read are fantasy and sci-fi, but all of the next ones I have are like thriller, I guess you could describe them as. Which I also really enjoy a good thriller, or a bad thriller even. Wait, I don't know if it's on my bookshelf. Hold on. It is on my bookshelf. This book it's awful. I got it at like a book fair, you know. I need to reread this. I love it so much. Like, it's not even young adult. It's for like 5th graders, and I remember reading it in like 7th grade, and I was like, yes, I love it. I love me a terrible thriller or a really good thriller. I'm really, so these next one, I'm gonna put this aside because I'm gonna reread it, but these next books I'm going to talk about, just, that gives you a little, they're thrillers, and I don't know if they're gonna be bad or awful. One of them sounds like kind of awful, so I'm really excited for it, but the rest sound good. So, The Gracier. This is about these women who get sent away so they can return. They get sent to the wild so they can return purified and ready for marriage, and no one's allowed to like speak about the grace year for some reason. So it's kind of like a, I don't know if you would call it like a dystopian thriller, but I've never read a dystopian book in my life, so I don't know if you'd actually classify this as a dystopian thriller. I know I should read, what is it? What is it? The Hunger Games. Oh my god. I know I should read The Hunger Games. People recommend Divergent, but also a lot of people hate on Divergent, so I don't know about Divergent. But I know I should read dystopians, but I haven't really. So, yeah, anyways, Grace here. And I'm very intrigued about it, especially since it says survive together or die alone. I love those types of books. I love the type of books where like either you have to like team up with people, or they're like you have to betray certain people to get ahead, or you just have to be alone because you don't trust anyone and you die alone. So I'm excited for this. I don't know if it's going to be like that. Again, I just read the back and was like, okay, time. The cover's pretty. It's a Barnes & Noble monthly pick. Why not? Anyways, it's really pretty. Look at that cover. It's so pretty. And the blood coming out of the hair. That, I think the cover's just amazing. Really excited for that. Okay, next one is called Neverworld Wake. Another one I should stop saying very excited for, but this one intrigued me. I saw it and I was like, that's really interesting. It's like Groundhog Day. Hey, bud. Sorry. This is what it's like having a cat with separation anxiety. It's like Groundhog Day, but okay, come on, bud. Look at her. Can you not go on my chair? Thank you. It's like Groundhog Day, but by a lake, and different, different. What I mean by like Groundhog Day, it's like a bunch of things where you just relive the day over and over again until something changes or you fix it. It's like Death Day or whatever. Groundhog Day, many things have used it. So, but with this, it's a group of teens, I believe. Oh, no, it's a group of college students who go to this like lake house, and they, for like a vacation, right? Yeah. And I have to keep on reading the back because I have to make sure that I'm remembering this correctly. But I should really plan this. Like, I should plan these videos. I don't, but I should. Anyways, it's about these students, and then one of some like local camp guy, I don't know, this old man, maybe not even an old man, he comes up to them and he's like, hey, hold on, a mysterious man knocks on the door. Oh, it's a mansion. They're staying at a mansion near the lake. Anyways, a old mysterious man knocks on the door and he's like, hey, only one of you will survive and the rest of you will die, and you will have to keep on reliving the day, and you all have to vote who will survive and who will die, and you will keep on reliving the day until you do that. And they're like, whoa. Okay, so I'm very interested. I can't wait to get attached to the characters and have the character I hate like win or something. So always down for that. Next one, Sadie. Winner of the Edgar Award. Anyways, Sadie is about this, I don't know how to summarize it. He's like a podcast guy. He's got this podcast and he reviews, I'm pretty sure he reviews I'm not sure, he's just a popular radio personality, so not a podcast guy. I'm not sure if, I think he just reports stories. I was going to say specifically crime stories and like true crime events, but I think he just reports stories. So he's this like podcast radio guy. I guess I should say radio guy because he's not a podcast guy. Actually, when was this released? Because depending on when it's released, 2018. So I can say podcast guy. He's a podcast guy. So this podcast guy gets this podcast guy. I don't know his name. What's his name? West. Podcast guy. I'm not calling him West. Podcast guy. How many times am I going to say this? This guy gets a call about like a murder case. There's a runaway, Sadie. She's a runaway, and she is basically looking for her. I think her family got murdered, if I remember correctly, and she is looking for her sister's murderer, or maybe just her sister got murdered, but she's looking for her sister's murderer, and I think it's like she knows the truth, and oh god. Anyways, it's a breathless thriller. She knows the truth, and I think she's trying to. It is a podcast. Why did they call him a radio personality? It says podcast. Anyways, yeah, her mission is to kill the killer. And I think she's the only one who knows who the killer is. So this guy moves to the town that Sadie lived, and he's trying to report the story while trying to figure out what's happening. So that's the thriller. And the last book I got, I need water. I don't drink enough water. I drink like 1 glass of water oh my god. It's so satisfying to touch my hair. Once I shaved it, it's just so nice. Anyways, the lake. The lake is, I love it. I haven't read it yet. I love the cover. This is the one I was talking about that I think will be kind of trashy, and I'm excited for that. It's about these 2 camp counselors. They return to the lake that they always went to in the summer, and they are talking about the like campers of what they're scared of, and they remember when they were scared of bugs and boys. Sorry, didn't mean to say boys. Apparently that offended my cat. She meowed as soon as I said that. Anyways, yeah, they're flirting with cute counselor boys. But then they get a message. The lake never forgets. And so basically, there's a secret. They did something at the lake. And someone knows it's coming back to haunt them. Their past is coming back to haunt them, which I also love books like that. Anyways, those are the books I got. Thanks for the notification. Those are the books that I got so far in the month of April. Will there be more? Probably. Have we talked about my spending problem? Yes, we have. I'm very excited to read all of them. Follow me on all social medias. I have to, somewhere here, Monty the Moth is all my social medias except Twitter, because someone took Monty the Moth before me, so you can follow me on Twitter at Monty the Moss. Anyways, I hope you have a great day. I love you. I hope you read a book. Take some time off. It's really stressful, especially just like everything going on. It's been stressful for more than a year. That's why I shaved my head. So just take a break, sit down, read a book. If you don't like reading books and you just watch this video because you like looking at book covers and looking at books and stuff, then just do something you like. Just relax. calm down. Just take some time for yourself, okay? I love you. Have a good day. I don't know how to end this. I love you.